Welcome back to Auto Car, where we dive deep into the machines that define generations. Today, we're taking a ride back in time with a modern twist. Yes, we're talking about the new 1957 Ford F100. Now, if that sounds like a contradiction, you're not wrong. This isn't your granddad's rusted-out pickup in the barn. This is the reimagined, re-engineered, and beautifully crafted new version of one of the most iconic trucks in American history. And let me tell you, it's something special. At first glance, the new 1957 Ford F100 looks like it rolled straight out of a time machine. From its classic chrome front grille to its unmistakable wraparound windshield, every detail has been meticulously recreated, or in many cases, reinterpreted, to preserve the original design language while subtly elevating it. This is not a resto mod slapped together with a few modern parts. This is a complete re-envisioning of what the 57 F100 could have been if today's technology existed back then. Slide your eyes down the long, muscular hood, and you'll notice a perfect balance between vintage styling and modern craftsmanship. It still wears that proud F100 badging, but under that chic metal lies a whole different animal. We're talking about a custom-built chassis, advanced suspension systems, and, yes, a powerhouse under the hood that would make any gearhead's heart skip a beat. Speaking of power, let's get into what makes this beast move. While the original 57 F100 came with a modest Y-block V8, the new version swaps that out for a modern performance engine. Depending on the build and customization options, you might find a Coyote 5.0L V8 or even a supercharged version putting down over 700 horsepower. That's right, this truck, once known for hauling hay and heading down dirt roads, now roars like a Mustang GT on steroids. And yet, it still maintains the charm, the stance, and the road presence that made the original F100 a legend. What's even more impressive is how the ride quality has been completely transformed. Back in the day, trucks were utilitarian workhorses, not built for comfort or cornering. But the reimagined 1957 F100 features modern coil-over suspension, disc brakes all around, rack and pinion steering, and even independent front suspension. This truck doesn't just look like a vintage cruiser, it drives like a high-performance street machine. You could daily this thing, hit the track, or cruise the boulevard, all in the same day. Inside the cabin, it's a whole different world. While the exterior stays loyal to its roots, the interior gets a luxury-grade upgrade. Open the door and you're greeted with handcrafted leather upholstery, billet aluminum trim, and digital gauges that pay homage to the originals. There's Bluetooth connectivity, a premium sound system, power everything, and even climate control. It's like stepping into a time capsule that someone packed with cutting-edge tech before sealing it shut. And let's not forget about the details. Every switch, knob, and dial has been thought through. Nothing feels out of place. The original dashboard layout has been preserved but updated to include digital readouts and modern controls. Even the steering wheel, while visually classic, is now connected to a power steering column for a much smoother driving experience. This isn't just a truck, it's a rolling work of art. Every bolt, every weld, every line is flawless. Builders are using CNC machined parts, custom fabricated panels, and state-of-the-art painting techniques to make sure the bodywork looks even better than it did back in '57. And when that sunlight hits the flawless paint job, whether it's classic Wimbledon white, Raven black, or a bold custom color, you'll understand why this truck stops people dead in their tracks. Now, let's talk numbers, because you're probably wondering how much something like this costs. Well, it depends. Fully built versions of the new 1957 F100, depending on the builder and level of customization, can run anywhere from $150,000 to over $300,000. That might sound like a lot, but when you consider the craftsmanship, performance, and uniqueness of what you're getting, it's a dream machine that's worth every penny to the right buyer. What's interesting is how this resurgence of classic trucks, especially the F100, is reshaping the collector market. For years, it was all about muscle cars and hot rods, but now, trucks like the 57 F100 are getting their moment in the spotlight. And not just because they look cool. It's because they represent a different era, one where American design was bold, functional, and full of character. Combine that with modern reliability and performance, and you've got a vehicle that bridges generations. We've seen custom F100s make waves at events like SEMA and Barrett-Jackson, turning heads and breaking records. They're being built by some of the most respected names in the industry, including Ring Brothers, Icon, and Kindig Design. Each builder brings their own spin to the formula, but the soul of the truck remains the same. It's all about honoring the past while embracing the future. So, who is this truck really for? It's for the purist who wants nostalgia without the headaches. It's for the enthusiast who wants something unique, something no one else at the car meet will have. It's for the collector who sees value in a blend of old school style and new school performance. And honestly, it's for anyone who just appreciates damn good automotive design. Now, before we wrap this up, let's just take a second to appreciate what this truck represents. It's more than metal and horsepower. It's a story, a tribute, a bold reminder that classics never go out of style, they just evolve. And in the case of the 1957 Ford F100, that evolution is nothing short of breathtaking. If you ever get the chance to see one of these in person, do it. Run your fingers across the smooth paint, listen to the deep growl of that V8, and imagine a world where yesterday meets tomorrow. That's what the new 1957 F100 is all about. It's not just a truck, it's a legend reborn. Thanks for watching Autocar. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for more automotive stories, and ring that bell so you don't miss what we've got coming next. Until then, keep your engines revving and your classics cruising. Catch you in the next one.